What's up, guys? Coach John Wojo here with JW Fitness answering another question for you. What are everyone's opinions on cheat days? I've been advised to have a cheat meal once a week, not a whole cheat day. What do you think? So, it all depends on what type of nutrition plan you're following. It also depends on how restrictive that nutrition plan feels to you, what your social calendar looks like, and what type of personality do you have. Some people are just not able to have a cheat meal because that cheat meal will send them into a downward spiral and it will become a cheat day or a whole cheat evening, and they just can't handle it. The foods are too triggering for them and they'll just go off the deep end, and they cannot keep their cheating contained to just one kind of sensible cheat meal. So it really depends. There is nothing special about a cheat meal other than you're allowing yourself the flexibility to color outside the lines once a week and give yourself the feeling that you're still human and that you're still able to enjoy so-called bad foods once in a while. And so long as that cheat meal, the calories in that cheat meal are not super excessive, it will not cause you to lose the overall deficit you've created for that particular week. It will eat into it, but if it's a planned cheat meal, meaning all of your calories are all accounted for, including the projected amount of calories to be eaten in your cheat meal, and that has all been figured out for you, then it's not really cheating. It's just another meal. But you have already accounted for the calories that you're going to eat, the higher amount of calories that you're going to eat in that cheat meal, and you're fine as long as you look at it as a weekly picture. If you're aiming for 15 or 20,000 calories for that week, as long as the calories from that cheat meal are accounted for, and the overall result of that week is that you are indeed in a significant calorie deficit, assuming that that's your goal, is to lose weight, then you're golden. Then there's nothing to fear. The only thing that might throw you off mentally is if that cheat meal contains a lot of carbohydrates and salt, way more than you're used to eating throughout the week. Then the next day, you're going to bump up on the scale, your water weight. You're going to retain a lot of water, and that's going to increase your scale weight the next day. So don't let that mess with your head, because it's only water and it's predictable. It's a predictable water weight gain from eating a dirty meal, and that's fine. It's not affecting your fat loss. It's not affecting your muscle gain or muscle retention. It's just a water weight gain, and that's going to eventually go away over the course of the following weeks, quote unquote dieting. So cheat meals, that is, I guess, my overall recommendation is if you eat flexibly and you account for the foods that you enjoy eating on a regular basis, then you don't need to schedule a cheat meal per se, because you should be able to eat the foods you like on a regular basis and not feel like your nutrition plan is overly restrictive. It just takes some creative accounting, so to speak, to make sure that, all these things are accounted for. I like to have my coffee in the morning. I like to have my bourbon at night. I like to have some, tablespoons of peanut butter before I go to bed. I like to, have some pancakes on the weekends, or whatever it is for you, a slice of pizza on a Friday night, a beer when I go out. As long as you build that into your nutrition plan and you account for it, then it should be okay. One trick to that before I close out this video is just build into your nutrition plan a certain amount of calories that can be every day or, for the week, that you could spend any which way you want. Right? Because let's face it, most of what we want to be like dirty eating is mostly like carbohydrates and fats. It's not like a high protein chicken breast, right? Most of what we're going to cheat with is going to come out of our allotment of fat and carbohydrates, right? So make sure you're hitting your protein goals every day, and then either once a day or for the week, have like one of your line items in your nutrition is like 500 calories or 300 calories or whatever it is for you that you could spend any way you want. If you want to have 2 beers, that's your 300 calories. If you want to have a pack of Reese's peanut butter cups, that's your 300 calories. You want to have an entire pint of one of those low-fat or low-calorie ice creams, that's your 300 calories. But have that like guilt-free 300-calorie snack built into your nutrition plan, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to beat yourself up over going, you know that like, if I follow my plan all day, I still have those 300 calories. And hell, if I don't take advantage of them today, then tomorrow I have 600 calories. And then you could kind of stack those snacks up to have like one big blowout meal a couple times a week. Those are just some ideas. But learn to eat flexibly so you don't feel like the pressure builds up and you're being so overly restrictive that, God, I need a cheat meal. You should be able to eat a little bit of whatever you want every single day and not feel so overly restrictive. Guys, if you appreciate the content, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon.